You know how I talk about love after lockup. The guy on the thumbnail is Andrew. So as you know, Andrew put out lots of money for the lady to come out of the prison of jail. She did come out of jail. He picked her up. It was interesting, very awkward moments. Didn't even flow. Then she, as I said, she dumped him. Seemed like she dumped him on TV, basically. He spent all that money. He bought the apartment. He furnished the apartment. He put himself in debt. He did a lot for this lady. The lady, she basically said that how she conned him out of money. She basically said, well, like you got to do what you got to do, like, because when you're on the inside, right, they will fall for anything. And this is the same thing with like Shanta, who's another subject to talk about. Shanta, oh my days, Shanta, so annoying. But anyways, we're talking about Andrew at this present moment. Hi, Brown Sugar. Shanta, no, sorry, Andrew. Andrew meets the girl, right? He gets her from the prison. They go to the place, I think one of the places that he set up for her to come out. Okay. And so she said to him, look, right, I don't want to be with you right now, like intimate, because I'm trying to get myself together, and which is understandable. I will get that, and so then they get up. So he goes to this, okay, so what you got to do today? She goes, oh, well, I got to do this. I got to go to the like a rehabish center, she used to have a drug problem. She gave up her son. She got to try and get her son. She got to do a couple things. He said, okay. He drives her down to the place, and then she comes out. She appears. She comes out, and he says, okay, right, is everything okay? She said, yeah. He goes, are you sure? She said, yeah. Anyway, as they're driving on in the car, he reaches out to give her a gentle hold of the hand, and she pulls away she's like, oh, like, oh, and he's like, it was a very awkward moment. It's a very awkward moment. He literally, I feel he wasted his time on her. He wastes his time on her. I'm actually looking for the moments to show, because if I show the moments, it'll make more sense. Yeah, I'm gonna show the moment.
It's too much for me to do this right now. It's just giving me too much anxiety to like be such a committed relationship so quick when I have so much things that I need to do.
So you don't want to be together?
I'm sorry, I just can't do it right now.
This man on TV.
You want to just stay together, and then I'll give you space, and you can figure WellCare out, and then I'll go home early, and we'll still talk.
It's too much for me. Like, I'm freaking out inside, and I can identify like my triggers, and like I'm getting triggered. Like, it's too much for me to do this right now. It's just giving me too much anxiety to like be.
She dumps him on TV. Anyway, when the crew do talk to her, I'm trying to find the part where the crew speaks to her, and they said to her, I can't remember what they say to her, and she goes, well, as inmate, you got to do what you got to do, innit? Like if you got to lie to them and make think that they are the only ones, and that and that and that, and yeah, she basically said it with a straight face. I said, wow, right? I said, wow. That's kind of out of order. After man just spent how much money, how much dollars on you. If you look on one of the videos, there's a video, I'm going to link it to this one, where he says the amount that he spent on her. And you're just like, Andrew, Did you spend that much? He spent a lot of money on her. He spent a lot of money. He even went and got I think he got a credit check or something. And the lady said to him, if he continues spending, he's gonna go into he's gonna go on the he's gonna be blacklisted or something. And he said, oh, okay. But he said that he still ends up going and buys the apartment which he furnish for this lady and everything, and she just more or less dumps him. Anyway, I will show why she dumps him.
I felt like Andrew was the one when I realized how much he loved and cared about me, regardless of my past or the mistakes that I made.
Yeah, she didn't
The
have
love
to
I
get
had
when she was taking his money. Yeah.
endless.
She said, and I quote, she said he was easy pickings. That's how she put it. Right, that part where they got is like she said he was an easy mark, he was easy pickings, and that. Let me see if I can get them, so I can see the messages. Right. She said he was easy pickings, and that's why she got him to do all what he did, because he spent tons of money. He got her a truck. He got her. What else did he get her? He got her so much things. He got her clothes. He got a whole new king size bed. He got her too much. He got her too much. I was like, wow. He definitely shot himself in the foot. He shot himself in the foot, right? Yeah, she didn't have to get herself together when she was taking his money. That yes, she was a user, yes, and a manipulator, yes, but he fell for that innocent face. That's what I believe he fell for, because on the pitch, I mean, on the mugshot, you can see there's something a bit iffy about her, but on the picture that they present of her, you'll feel, okay, right, this lady wants to change her life. She wants to do whatever. This, that. No, my lady, the woman conned the man. I'm gonna see if I could find. Let me see if I could find the episode on my phone. Cause I'm just like, Andrew, didn't you see that one coming? He was just an easy mark for her. He was an easy mark for her. Let me see if I can find it. I'm not even going to find it now. I'm not even going to find it, because yesterday I found it again. She knew who he was, and she got him. And I just like, wow. No, I can't even find it. They took it off. Oh, they took it off. Oh, they definitely took it off. Yeah. Let me find the one. Anyway, this is who she dumped him for.
Thinking about getting what she wrote here tattooed on me at some point. It just speaks to everything that we've talked about our relationship, being a team, being there for each other, and I just really love what she wrote here.
Sexy daddy. As long as I'm able to keep the truck in the apartment, there's no reason to end the long distance fairy tale that we painted together. Everybody wants those things in life. You know, when you get out of prison, you don't really have those type of things.
It's a dream catcher she made, just to wake up and look at it and remember the dreams that we've talked about and had.
Doing whatever you want, not having to worry about anything else except for the person that's in front of you, is what freedom's about.
Evil woman. Evil, I say, with a capital E. I think she's evil. She's evil.
Look,
this was an awkward moment too.
Don't be like, just relax. Like, it makes me feel weird when you're like doing that.
Okay.
Just be regular.
I'm sorry.
Like, it's okay. Like, we're right here, all right?
You get it.
Yeah. If she's not interested in him, she needs to return all the gifts. Yeah, she wants to keep the gifts and dump him on national TV. Like, that is just crazy. That's just like how dramatical can you end a relationship like that he invested in, because he really invested in his time and everything. He's similar to Rick, where Rick, but at least what Rick married the lady. Rick is what you call it, not happy, or what's it? He's disappointed. That's the word. He's disappointed because like even Rick's situation, the lady, every time she spoke to him, it was about money. It was about, okay, how much money, well, I need this much money and all this stuff. Even when after Rick gets married to the lady, right? Then she shows her jealousy, how jealous she is. She's just jealous. Can't remember what that lady's called. But Candice is really horrible. Candice is horrible. I'm just like, wow, how ridiculous, how horrible can you be at this point? Like, like dumping a man when the man's into you fully, like 10 toes down. He wants to make sure that how right you got the best of everything, that how you come to a nice comfortable place and everything else. Even the proposal was awkward. I mean, the proposal
Before your cigarette,
itself
I
was
want to do one thing.
Okay. Oh.
You are the love of my life. Dream that I would take care of you.
Oh my gosh.
She said the things he wanted to hear at the time he wanted to hear it. She sweetened him up until she came out of jail. It's just like, she is really horrible. She's disgusting. She better be glad that anyone wanting her past history. Yeah, exactly. Because not many people would want a felon as a whatever, as a, but I think she must have went back to the man that she was with previously. That's what it seems like to me. I don't know if that's the man she was with previously. I'm gonna check. Let me see if it's the man she was with previously. Let me check.
Thinking about getting.
I'm gonna check if it's the man she was with previously. No, I don't think he's the man she was with previously. She just went off and gone with some next person. And I'm just like, wow. Dump him on national TV. Not even batting an eyelid. She is very, very... So I just thought I'll talk a little bit about Andrew, because I feel Andrew really put his all into this one. Shanta is another one. Shanta... that's a whole nother lie by itself. Shanta has to be covered by herself because she's just very deluded. Shanta's deluded. I'm not even gonna go into her situation right now because I think I went into her situation before. But Andrew definitely was taken for a mug. He was taken for a mug, hook, line, and sinker. There's no doubt that that lady had a plan. She went in, she got she knew what she wanted from him. She got what she wanted from him, and then she dumped him on national TV after accepting his proposal. Is ridiculous. But it's mad. But yes, thank you for coming through, Brown Sugar. I'm supposed to do the other lady, that lady, that one I love to hate, because these are just short lives, very short lives of them. I gotta do the big life late next week, I think. I don't know, I'll see how it goes. But yeah, he is taken for a mug. Men, if you are in a relationship with an inmate, you have to be aware that they might have plans like above you, like they might have other plans. You might not be the plan, right? You might be the money, you might be the commissary money, you might be the setting them up, giving them a truck, giving them stuff what they want, all the gifts, or the this, or the that. I mean, I'm sure it's the same for the women and reverse. Just know that how they can leave you hanging at any time. Okay, I think that is the moral of this story. Don't trust an inmate. Don't trust an inmate. But I gotta see how the one with the Tenny with the children. I want to see how that's gonna go before. I mean, I already have my judgments on certain things what she's doing already that I disagree with already. But Tenny, I'm going to see what's going to be the outcome of that relationship, because the guy said he wants a submissive woman. He wants a submissive woman. I'm like, what? I'm going to binge this show this weekend to get caught up. I feel sorry for the guys. He's not going to trust another woman after that. No, he's not. He's not. She's completely mashed. She's completely obliterated him. That's the word. She's obliterated his whole trust. He's going to build up a huge wall at this point, and it's a shame because he seemed very genuine. He reminded me of the older guy who was with the lady before in the series before, where he was spending and spending and spending and giving her everything. I can't remember whether they broke up in the end, but he puts me in mind of that guy, that older guy, and it's a shame because he could have found love outside, you know. I mean, I think it's a last resort when they go to find love with the inmates. I think that's the last resorts for them, to be honest. I'm gonna try find some stories on people who are in relationships or have been in relationships with prison inmates. I might put it on the other channel, I might put it on this channel, I don't know. But it's really interesting how easy you can get conned as well. The other one, like I said, is Ayana. She's not guaranteed that relationship's gonna last because he has a history of having. He seemed like a womanizer. He has already 4 baby mothers already, or mother of his children already, and she's gonna be like she wants to be the 5th one. I mean, like, we know her situation already. I'm gonna cover her. I'm gonna do her own live because she's just a case by herself. I'm trying not to put them all in one live because, like I said, they all have different situations, and it's really mad that how they get taken for fools, because some of them are genuinely looking for love. Some of them genuine. They want genuine love. They want genuine love. That's what they want, and they get taken for it. Some it is desperate, some it is low self-esteem, some it is thirsty. Yes, it is. Or others, I feel they are literally looking for genuine love. They're looking in love in all the wrong places, and this is where it gets completely crazy because the guy. I think Andrew works as well. I think Andrew is a working man. It's just that he's blacklisted because of his credit. I think he's got a bad credit score, a real bad credit score. So he totally went out of his way to accommodate this woman. And there's not a lot of men who's like that. To come across a man like that is very rare in this society. In the crisis that is going on, it's rare to find a man who will doubt on you like that. He doubted on her. That's what I see from the outside. He doubted on her. I feel he rushed into proposing to her. He could have just left it for a little while. He should have just left it. To be honest, he should have just left it till he got to know her. He didn't even know her. She's like a perfect stranger to him. Even though like they be talking on the phone. Talking on the phone is one thing, but when like you get to see a person closer, it's a whole different thing. It takes a month or 2 weeks to know a person completely, to know who they are, to see the red flags, what is going on with them, whatever. That's where like you have a time to see, okay, could I see myself with this person? Could I not see myself with that person? Could this work? This is the problem with this and this program seems to highlight it a lot, because there was even one lady, like I said, this Quaylen situation where like she was with him for a long time. He got into fights and stuff with the woman's ex, and Then they finally get to the what you call it, the church part, or the ring part. They actually make it official, and then later on they found out that Quaylen he was dealing with men inside of the facility, and as soon as that guy came out, Quaylen went, right, and then he started saying all kind of horrible things about the lady. Hi, Hurricane. He started saying all sorts of things about the lady, and in her defense, right, I believe that how she had a lot to deal with. She had to deal with his mom, his sister. She literally had to deal with a lot. Quaylen literally really disrespected her as a woman, his love. He could have done a lot more. And to be honest, if you don't want to be in a relationship with somebody, you should let somebody know firsthand, okay, this is not going to work out. We can be just friends. Yes, some people will take a little time for it to sink in and say, okay, that's my friend. Da, 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 da. But at the end of the day, sometimes there's a reason why that person and you is not meant to be. So Quaylen played her for a fool. He played her for a fool. It's just like totally mad, and I think I don't even know whether or not she's moved on from him or she's got a new man or whatever, but I hope she has, because she really invested in Quaylen. And this is the same situation with Andrew, right? They invest in these people. Fair enough, he's done on national TV, but then at the same time, it's still dangerous, because like you don't know that person, you don't know, they might go and reoffend, all sorts of things. So, but that's my uptake. But I feel Andrew did get taken for a mug personally, and I feel that if people are gonna be pen pals with an inmate, it's best not to get close to them like that, thinking that how it's gonna be the love of your life. It might work out for some and it might not. But bear in mind, some of them's been in jail from 18. Like, I think she went there when she was very young. She was in prison for very young. Her child got taken away from her. She was in all kinds of drug substance abuses. She has a whole history behind her, and he still took her on. He still wanted to be with her, right? And even now, he's still saying, like, whenever she's ready, I'm here. But you can't hold on for that person to come back into your life. You have to just let it be, let it go, because like there's always a reason for it. And some people get it and some people don't. And I'm hoping that how he doesn't get too obsessive, and I hope he has fallen for a new person. But that's just my uptake on it, really, on Andrew's situation. I am doing it 111 at a time, because it's easier to do the 111 at a time, because then like you can see the differences in, like, in that situation. You can look in. I can't look into it deep, but what I can see from the screen, he was conned. Basically, he was conned. There's no what you call it, going around it, going above it. He was conned. She conned him straight up, and that's it. But anyway, this is going to be a short one. I'm going to do very short lives until the other thing gets sorted. Thank you, Hurricane, for coming through, and Brown Sugar, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.